ganun. welcome. Thank you for tuning in. NBA 2K20 and the My Player build process is what it's all about, baby. And on tap tonight, it's the Golden State Warriors going up against the Toronto Raptors. Get ready, basketball fans. Join courtside with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. This is Blake Suniga welcoming you in. My Player is one to watch tonight.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what he has to offer tonight. Each game is a different situation. Each game presents new challenges, and really how you answer those challenges says a lot about your future.
Finally, I agree with you, Brian. But that's the biggest challenge for My Player, and quite frankly, anyone in the NBA. Each game is different, as you were just saying. So how can you adjust? If things aren't going perfectly, how do you cope? It's the best and the hardest league to play in the world for a reason.
The title belongs to the Raptors. It must be fun to play in that raucous environment that Toronto provides, especially after that champion.
Yeah, it's one of the best places to play in the NBA, and playing as a wing in this system is especially fun, as we've seen other players excel in this system at that position.
Despite some losses, the Raptors are still going for it this year. So as an MP build on a team that is going younger, don't you want to go to a team that is trying to be competitive?
Now here's Lowry. Here's Anunoby. 6 to shoot, and there's the call on Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Ibaka. Lowry. Back to Ibaka. 5 to shoot. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Puts in the easy hoop. Fed by Lowry, one of the purest passers in the league.
Wiggins outside. Chris. Now here is Thompson. Defended by Lowry. And here are the Raptors. Outside Siakam. Pass to Ibaka. Anunoby. My Player outside. There's the three. Rebounded by the Warriors. Here in the first with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Thompson. Green outside. Back to Thompson. Good work defensively by Serge Ibaka.
It hasn't been an easy quarter for him, offensively speaking.
And guys, especially after seeing the massive changes in player movement during the last offseason free agency, it really reveals how dramatic the balance of power shift is based on key trades, and then all the dominoes that follow.
Yeah, I mean, you can look at what happened to Golden State and injuries. KD's injury in the playoffs and Klay Thompson's both in the finals. But no less than a month later, we saw new powerhouses assembled and other teams dive into various stages of rebuild.
Well, it goes to show you what we are getting a chance to see tonight. It's potentially going to be very revealing for this My Player and how he functions with this team, as well as how well he matches up against the other guys.
And here's Steph Curry for three. It's hauled in by Siakam. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. And a foul on Green. That is his first foul of the game. And here's My Player outside. And again, Toronto no good.
I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The team may have done just enough there.
To the middle. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two here. No good on the free throw. So both teams changing it up here. Outside, Siakam. Over to the wing. Outside, Lowry. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Stephen Curry picks one up.
And really, the sense of determination to get to the line from Lowry, he always maintains focus when he's trying to get to the strike.
And a big free throw right there to put them on top.
24th pick in the 2006 NBA draft. Lowry's developed into a perennial all-star. It shows what can happen when you really put the work in.
Now here is Thompson. Outside Curry. It's money from deep.
No matter what they're doing offensively, even if nothing else is working, Curry's long-range shot is always a reliable option.
Here's Boucher. Blocked!
His stroke has looked very shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
Now, let's say you're a wing that is tasked with playing alongside Spicy P, Pascal Siakam. How would you ensure a success?
Some kind of vigor, you can really slow down opponents.
And he's a great transition player, too. So if you're an athletic wing looking to run up and down the floor, he could be the perfect running man.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt them.
When it comes to size, that is not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish. That took a little creativity right there.
A little extra sauce on it.
And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter. Pass to Siakam. And there's the rejection. Now the Warriors moving it up. Klay Thompson for 3. And Anunoby with the rebound.
He can't get anything to drop, and the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try to shoot his way out of.
I'm sure his teammates would agree with that, Tim. Last thing they want to see him doing is shooting it more.
I think he had some coaches that felt the same way.
Now here is Curry. He's got 10. Thompson. And he gets the bucket.
Nice work. Difficult shot against good defense. Thompson has a lot of confidence in his abilities.
Now a timeout called by Toronto.
He has to be frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. They're getting the looks.
Said that he want my soul. With some frozen, I'm feeling like a Michael.
different look for Milwaukee. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Korver. Lets it go from deep. And the Bucks miss again. Rockets trail by 9. Bounce pass from Carroll. And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game to play in the first quarter. Pass to Green. Here's Rivers.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here is Korver. Three-pointer. Rebound by Jeff Green. And here are the Rockets. They trail by 9 points. Here's Carroll. Pass to Green. Back to Carroll. Count that one.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here we go. McLemore heading to the hoop. The layup off target.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Connects from three-point range.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, all the hustle play.
And the three-point shot has been big for him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out. Well, Mike Budenholzer winning the Coach of the Year for the second time, just has such a great mind offensively and came in with a new system for this entire roster, one that they embraced very early on. I think it was really important last year, training camp, establishing that type of confidence. It carried them through for the entire year.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, Giannis Antetokounmpo is the reigning MVP. He's the second Bucks player to win it since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and he's the third youngest MVP in league history. Kevin, he's just scratching the surface of what he'll do in this league.
You said it, DA, and some good facts in your report, too. Thank you. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, Budenholzer, a big reason they were a top offense last season.
Well, we talk a lot about Bud Ball, and you add Giannis Antetokounmpo in there, and Bud's ability to pair Giannis's unique skill set to the way that he wanted to play. They really changed a lot of what they did offensively, and it felt very, very seamless.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat, Greg. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And the Bucks with some changes. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Over Bledsoe. And a little luck that time, but it drops. You know, Brett, we know guys love really jawing at each other. What was your criteria for issuing a double technical for trash talk?
Yeah, in today's game, it's kind of like it could be a whisper or a wink, you know, the way that they look at it.
It's both sides, doesn't it?
And they just try to curtail anything that could escalate, Kevin. That's really what the referees are doing. As soon as they see some kind of body movement or see guys starting that way, they want to cut it off before anything else happens. So the criteria is a little bit confusing. Sometimes I like to see them getting after it a little bit.
Bucks leading by 13. Pass to Middleton. And here's Matthews. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from 14. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Giannis so good in the paint, steps a little bit outside to the mid-range, and has the size and skill to get it done. Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Inside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 11 points for Giannis.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around him.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Stolen by Harden. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Shoots over Matthews. Pass to Covington. A second chance effort. Sweet move. And it's sent back by Lopez. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, the evolution of Brook Lopez continues as he is now a premier stretch five. His three-point shot continues to get better and now a huge part of his arsenal.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Drains the three-pointer. Middleton's got 9.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
The Rockets with another miss.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Giannis left side. And Lopez throws it down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. We've got more in store. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Bucks leading by 22. The baseline J. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. So it's the Rockets now. Pass to House. For three. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. It's going to be on James Harden. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks.
It's very efficient and a well-tuned offense for the Bucks. They drive, they kick, they get open threes. Second in the league last year, as that was Mike Budenholzer's biggest change in threes.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Shots good by Bledsoe. And with the Bucks in their offense, Brent, it all starts with Giannis.
It starts with Giannis, and that might have got them into trouble last year. They could maybe use another creator in a way where a guy can manufacture his own points. Who knows? Maybe that's growth within. Maybe that's Chris Middleton as he tries to improve his game, or Eric Bledsoe in some way. But the team does need a little bit more dynamism on the offensive end.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Timeout called the Bucks. And the Bucks with some changes. Brent, when it comes to moving around in tight quarters without a lot of space, who's the quickest player that you have seen in a half-court set this year?
Still remarkable to watch where it is that Kyrie Irving can get to on the floor in any sort of possession. It's like he could take, 50 dribbles in a phone booth and find a way out of it, spinning around and finding gaps within the defense. But it's not his handle with just the one hand, right, Kevin? It's that he has an idea of, after he does the moves around the traffic, when he gets into the basket, multiple ways of finishing, much like Rod Strickland, who's a tremendous finisher in his days years and years ago. Kyrie's got a lot of that in his game.
Green. And it's Green with the jam.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
Back to Ilyasova. Pass to DiVincenzo. From past the arc. Drills it from outside. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Green up on top. Launches a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He has 7.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out Who can make the deepest threes? Right now, it's a shootout.
Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. That one doesn't go. And Milwaukee the other way now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Connaughton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And here are the Rockets. Rivers in the corner. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And here's Hill for three. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Hill's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. To the inside. Here's Carroll. And he goes in for the dunk.
And the athleticism always been NBA caliber. Carroll showing it off there with the finish.
Pass to Ilyasova. But they get it back. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Here's DiVincenzo. Defended by Gordon. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Great concentration from Eric Gordon, who caps off the drive with the basket.
The three from Hill. Offline. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Bucks leading by 21. Bledsoe left side. Outside Williams. Back to Bledsoe. Puts up a three. James Harden with the rebound. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. To the middle. Here's Tucker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Brook Lopez. And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, P.J. gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game.
Here is Bledsoe. Pass to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Now Westbrook, guarded by Korver, and it's Westbrook missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. And last year, Chris Middleton, not quite as dead-eye as he has been in the past. Still a solid shooter from all ranges.
And for Middleton, Greg, you don't need all the volume out there from him. You just need the efficiency.
And Middleton has always been an efficient player. Great to have on a team as a second or third option.
And it's Tucker atop the key. Back to Harden. On the money from 12 feet away.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
Middleton inside the three-point line. Drops one in from the wing. Middleton's got 4 points now in the quarter. On the wing, Harden. Stolen by Middleton. To the paint. Here's Bledsoe. Westbrook with the block.
There is no question that Russell is one of the top 10 athletes we have in the league. On full display there.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Middleton on the wing. Over Harden. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Now Westbrook. Offensive rebound. Here's Tucker. Williams with the defensive effort.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Covington's shot is off.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there, Kevin. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Good D by Williams. And here's Middleton. For three, Bledsoe. The rebound by Harden. Pass to Tucker. Outside Westbrook. To end the cold streak. The rebound by Middleton.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bucks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Chris Middleton.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
16 feet away. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Bledsoe for three. Great D that time from Westbrook.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Bledsoe for three. The shot that time not on target.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Pass to Middleton. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home.